Word popped to me. Upgrade. And so as you speak the words, I try them on. I look at what that means to me. So upgrade.
Did that come from between your shoulders?
I'm not sure. I think it came from my heart. I feel it from my heart. And when I say that, I get like a muscle test of a year. Like a pulse in my heart. Good morning, Craig.
Good morning, everyone.
Grand Rising. I brought a new day, Craig, called Kyle. It's Kyle's first time today.
Oh, welcome, Kyle.
How we doing,
Good to have you
Craig?
here with us. Yeah, it's good to have you here with us today.
Yeah, thank you. Good to be here.
So we may have had a good 15 minutes of
Yeah.
silence. It took me a good 2, 3, 4 minutes to settle on my word, to lock in, which was intention.
So, Kyle, we'll invite you to share any response you might have had to either of those words, upgrade or intention.
Hmm.
Or anything. It's wide open, not to limit it to the experience of silence, whatever you want to share.
Well, how I see it is upgrade my intention to be more aware and actionable on plans, my mission, on everything at whole, to be more, to upgrade my thoughts, upgrade my thinking, my plans, and be more intentional on everything that I do, from my attitude, from my time, from my thoughts, from my the way I go about how I do my mission. I would say that's what comes to me.
So if I said to take those words and say, slow it all down, how does your body want to respond to that?
It has no idea to slow down, how to slow down.
That's right.
I'm 12, 14, 16 hours a day of phone and kids and just running around and thinking and planning and working and meetings and texting and emailing, and it's just always nonstop. And I do not know really how to slow down yet.
Yeah. Does it, and so then it resists the slowdown because it'll fall back on what it knows.
Yes, because that's all it's known for quite a while. Even my headspace, it's always
Hmm.
filled with mission, what I have to do, and just
Where
the
does you where does your
now.
mission come from?
Something told me about 4 days after my first son was born. I was up for 4 days straight, no drugs, no alcohol, just straight energy and going down the rabbit hole and truly waking up
Yeah.
to this crazy thing called life. And I was put on a mission that day, which got me to go down the rabbit hole, if you will. And I was awake, but I wasn't fully awake to, I guess you can say, the real life. And
Mhm.
yeah, I was put on a mission.
Does it come from your head or your heart?
Both, definitely from both.
Nice. It's a nice combination. It's a good combination. You can have both to start off with. And then we learn, when we practice this, we learn more and more about when we want to use which. And it's the awareness of the use that's important. And as our awareness grows, our space grows. And as the space grows, our hearts get amplified. And we come more and more in touch with compassion.
Time slows, the present moment flows, and we're
Yes.
being in the moment with those that matter the most, because it is the journey. And this is just a good recalibration for my day.
Mm.
No matter what I got coming. Good afternoon, Heinz.
Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, Alison. Good morning, Craig. Afternoon, Joe. And hi, Katie. Never met you. I've been to the dentist, so I'm a little.
Oh. Afternoon, Heinz.
Yeah, good afternoon, Heinz.
Yeah,
brother.
Kyle's first time today, so we welcome him.
Excited to be here and learn and slow down my brain and thoughts and craziness.
Yeah.
It's a great way to get connected with yourself, get to know yourself.
Right.
Yeah, and Kyle just introduced us to a mission that he received.
Yeah, I was it exactly pretty much 3 years ago, almost to the day. Was put on a mission to, I only had, I think, 800 friends on my Facebook, and then just started adding random people, got up to 5,000, and was networking, just staying up countless hours, just talking and meeting people. And one thing led to another, and was put on the mission to, I guess, find these technologies, build a global team, and help wake up as many people as possible, and help get these technologies out to the masses. And so that has been my mission the past exactly 3 years.
That's a pure mission. Great mission.
Yeah.
That's it. When I heard Kyle's mission, I was like, "Yo, we need to get on the call. We need to get on the call, mate." Because yeah, so big up, man. Exciting or what?
Space and silence will increase the momentum of it in a way that you would never have dreamt of.
Are you serious? If that's the missing piece this whole time.
Yeah, and well, and clarity too.
Yeah, but
Huge amount
clarity
of
comes
clarity.
from that.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of clarity.
It's uncomfortable to start with. Your head will go to tantrums over, say something. Somebody say something. I need something to work with. Come on.
Right. Right. Story of my life. Interesting.
Which means we don't give space for ourself, for our intuition, our space.
We listen too much to our mind and too little to our heart.
Yeah.
I'm having big problem meditating alone, but in here I can drift off to the silence.
It is completely different together.
Mm-hmm.
So much better.
It's like you said with the
mind or the master heart.
I like that. Everyone wants to do a mastermind.
Mm.
We do master heart.
Yeah, Craig said
then the mind gets to analyze what the heart actually is saying.
Yes. That's how to use the two.
Yeah, or not.
And the heart gets to instruct the mind.
Yeah.
Which is our vehicle to operate in 3D.
And it slows down one's reality. Not that much need to do this, that child always wanting to do something.
Mm.
The difference between automatic responding and choosing. We can feel our body in this silence wanting to go somewhere, wanting to say something. We're just aware. First step is always awareness.
With the awareness, we get to align with ourselves. With the big T, not the little T, the big truth.
Mm.
And then if we, from this space, from this silence, we just roll out the carpet of our day and say, what is most important today? And just find 3 things, 1 to 3 things. And everything else falls underneath of those.
Happy, smile, and laugh. And I just did all 3 then.
And you just did all 3 of them right there. Just in that laugh.
Yep, for sure.
So through the day, you'll notice when that laugh happens.
Mm.
And those will be the important moments. And when you aren't able to do that, awareness brings in that you can.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
It's an awareness of an inside out job. Rather than what we think it is, we see the world, we're conditioned to believe that it's an outside in, meaning what happens out there affects what happens in here, inside. That's just a pinball machine. So intention. And not so serious, like a light, fun. For me, it's family. It was like the importance today was family. Being present with family.
And it all starts with being present with oneself. Everything starts with ourselves. But we have been taught to everything starts outside. You need to find love, not be love.
You know, prove that we're good enough.
Yeah, we're learning how to give our own hearts the primacy. Our own heart's choices.
Yeah. We're learning how to give it space. The heart, give the heart space. By slowing down the drive, that is the gas pedal, letting go of the fear, which is the brake, and allowing just to coast. Smooth. With one of my most important questions. What do I want? In this next hour, in this next moment, in this next day? What do I want? What do I want to feel, experience, engage with? That's what I call an intention. a guide to ask the heart, what is it that I want here? And practice the mind deciphering it, pulling apart the pulling it apart and putting the words, the actions to it.
The next question, how do I get there?
That's right. It's always a feeling. So we want to find what is the feeling that I'll have. Yeah. So often when we're pushing, it's the completion. Oh, so when that push is complete, what is possible? That's manifestation. And then then we ask that question. It's like, oh, that feeling, if completion's what I want, what do I need to do to get there? And even better would be, well, what's the next thing I'm going to do when that's complete? That makes it even go smoother. It's a shortcut. We get there faster by going slower.
Making a lot of mini goals within the goal.
Yeah. But not too many. We get lost. We fall back to the old pattern, the old push.
So if we go with the pull and we recognize our completions along the way and celebrate them, that's also a different way.
Yes.
Each goal open up for a new possibility.
Yes.
There's no such things as failure. The only failure is not trying at all, not doing anything.
Exactly.
But even when you fail, you succeed at failing.
There's delayed success.
If you engage, Joe, right? If you're not engaging, then you don't get failure or success.
Failure is just like Eden said. It's just another way not to do it. It isn't called failure. It's just delayed success.
Delayed success and information.
It gives you the information of how not to do it in the next try. Or not try.
Just feedback.
Yeah.
Experience. Imagine if you got everything the first time, how boring it would be.
I'm going to go on mute, guys, but I'd like to stay. It was wonderful to meet you today, Kyle. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to be here. Just soaking in the silence is new to me.
That's normally where you find the biggest answers, even to problems or dilemmas you don't even know you have. You'll find it there.
Right. Definitely feel a sense of calm come over my mind and body for sure. That's was definitely needed.
Mhm. Yeah, it is a muscle. It takes practice. So that we can hold it when no matter what comes at us. And just notice, like, oh, there's a spike in my blood pressure. That's rising my anger, my frustrations, my pushing. It's like you can imagine the Richter scale, right? It's always measuring the Earth's movement. Well, we can see that we can be measuring our emotions, positive, negative, and neutral. So Kyle, I'll ask this in the spirit of awareness. Do you spend the majority of your time thinking about the past, present, or future?
That's a tough one. Majority of the time, definitely future. Well, maybe I'm lying to myself. Maybe I'm hoping it's the future. Um, I know,
Isn't that a
no,
good awareness? Good awareness. Just honor that awareness. It's like, oh, I maybe just want it to be the future. That's great. And if so, let's just say it's the future. Give me the percentage.
I don't know. I want to say I tend to think of the past more than I should, just from
Mhm.
mainly just from three incidences of people stealing 100 grand plus from me, which obviously put me in a
Yep,
stressful state and fight or flight and
yep,
yeah, and they still have yet that money's gone, about 400 grand is stolen.
yep.
And it's just, yeah, it's money. Yeah, it's cash that gets printed out of thin air that we can make as much as we want or as little as we want. But yeah, I tend to think about that a little too much more than I should.
So I don't want to get into specifics, but there's a part that's the fear is just hanging up on that.
Right.
And so what do you say about yourself for letting that happen?
Um, being too dumb and lazy and not thinking of consequences and just
Yeah.
not thinking fully through and not preparing enough and not preparing and being a little too lazy. I was before
Good.
I was awake, before I was more cautious and aware and
Good.
before the
Good. Now,
mission.
and
Remember,
but
all the
you
money
did it.
was not one moment. You're not dumb and stupid if you are able to make 3 times 100 grand. Are you kidding me? You are far from dumb and lazy then. It's just a moment where they took it. That one moment, you got that feeling, but it can't compare to all the moments it took to make them.
Right. Yeah,
Don't
definitely.
be hard on yourself. There are a lot of cheaters and scammers out there who will do anything for a couple of bucks, and 100 grand is a lot of money.
Yeah, but the wound still resonates.
Yep, but no reason to put himself down over
Right.
That's right.
No,
That's
but the
all.
wound still resonates. Whether it's yourself or not. It's like home from work.
All right.
You know, I got Naui.
Now, the importance of this is to pull out, like you did, Kyle, what you say about it, what your mind is saying. You already identified them. That's great. So now you look at every time that that thought shows up, and what are you going to replace it with?
How I'm going to make 10 times that back to be able to, well, see, I'm not here to make millions and millions for myself. I'm here to make as much money as possible to use that as a tool to help millions of people. So
That's right.
my
So it keeps pulling me back to why you said yes in the moment. So you weren't wrong to say yes in the moment. It just was a different outcome than what you had planned or expected.
Yeah, I trust people way too easily, way too easily,
Okay,
and
that's
still
not a
still doing
bad
that.
thing.
Right, still
Yeah,
doing that
yeah,
too this week. It's just,
yeah.
I gotta not not act like everyone is on my side or on the same mission or the same heart, same morals.
Sure.
'Cause, yeah, I've been let down a lot
Yeah,
and still continue to be let down from people that
right.
thought same mission, same morals, and they're just trying to sneak around and take control of this or kick us out of that and be the head honcho of that. Or it's
So
people
we
get
so
greedy.
we will find what we're looking for. So if you're looking for where they're greedy, you'll find it.
Right.
And if you're looking for their passion, you'll find it. And if their passion isn't aligned with your passion, they will leave. Money has nothing to do with passion. Sometimes you need it to get there. So you can just ask about their passion. And if it aligns and resonates, you take small steps, building the trust along the way. So those moments from the past that were just big learning lessons so that you could get to this moment now and the next one and the next big one that's probably 10 times bigger than those. And there you go. Feel that release of that.
Hmm.
And you have the right attitude. Money is just a tool. Nothing more, nothing less. But to some people, it's the world.
Yeah, and those intentions surface very, very quickly when you talk, when you when you talk passion.
Mhm.
Those aren't the right words for you, but I don't have them in the moment. Oh, just take a deep breath and let that learning go into the past because it is the present. Good. So now looking at it, what is the majority of your time focused on? And what is the percentage of that? Just think of the last 2 days. Just notice how the answer is different.
I'd say definitely the past 2 days, my shift, my majority of my thinking has been the future, especially the last 2 days of some things coming in and falling into place, if you will. So that's very interesting.
That's the universe giving you 10 times the money back in the future.
Right. Absolutely.
Good. And so just for giggles, just give me a percentage of the time.
Last 2 days, definitely 60%.
Good. And then what's the next
Prior
one?
prior to that, it was 30-40, I'd say. 40-ish.
Okay, good. So the
No,
last 2 days, we have 60, we have 60 in the future. And then so what would be the next biggest one?
I'd say 75.
Well, we're over 100% now. So if
Oh,
60% is in the future,
oh, 60 in the future. I thought you were saying daily.
yeah, no,
Gotcha.
look, let me be clear here. I'm just looking at the past 2 days. Yeah, you said 60% of your time has been focused on the future, and that's the majority. So now we have 40% on the other two pieces.
Gotcha. I understand what you're saying now. Yep. Um, I'm, yeah. The past, I'd say 10%.
Good. So that would
And
be the littlest one. That would leave 30% for the present.
correct, 30% for the present.
Good. How does that feel for, so those are just numbers that you're working with, right? We just made them up in reality.
All right.
Yeah, but look at the awareness of that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'd say the main reason for thinking about the past is my little sister had called and asked some questions about my past, which was really random. So that's what made me remember some of my past life, or rethink some of my past life.
Yeah, good. So now let's, knowing that, now let's do the other one. Now, majority of your time, for the last 2 days, like your emotions, were they been positive, negative, or neutral? And give me the percentage of each.
Definitely positive. I'd say 75-80% positive, 5% negative, and 20% neutral. I try to be
Cool.
very conscious of staying positive no matter what.
Mhm. Good. The future tends to do that to us. The past tends to be negative. And unfortunately, they all happen in the present moment. So the present is all we have. Thank you for engaging in that little exercise with me.
Yeah, thank you. That was nice. Definitely don't think about it in the now, or any of the like. Um, it's refreshing and calming to actually think back on it and
Mhm.
to realize.
Mhm. You're aware, and then it's like, oh, that is the basis of what we are in life is time and space. Space to me are the emotions. Like what's the charge of life? What's the charge of what's the current circumstances? And all of it's, we make it up. Like the point is that we can choose our charge. And, and it says so much about you. It's like I just honor how much I learned about you in that short exercise. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, definitely feel a big calming sensation.
Yeah, you found where you're at.
The awareness makes you able to release it.
Yep. Now, as you think about those past moments that you lost that money, what does it, how does it feel different if it does?
How does it feel different?
Or does it feel different?
No, I definitely believe it does. That is, it's very calming. I've not been this calm, and I don't think ever.
Yeah, so do you see how that negative has shifted into a neutral?
Yep,
Congratulations, like you did
definitely.
that. And so it's like, oh, now it's very difficult to take the negatives all the way to a positive, yeah, but we just took it from a negative to a neutral. That's a whole lot easier shift. Just by putting awareness on it, just by you speaking it, you let go of that baggage. Congratulations.
Hmm. It does feel nice.
Mm.
Giving me like chills.
Mm-hmm. You bet.
Sounds
This
like a
is what
moment.
this is what we can do together. Ah, isn't that amazing?
Definitely.
Sorry, Joe.
No. Big love, big love. Yeah, as Alison said, celebrating the victories as we go. And I think this is a definite big, big thing to awesomely celebrate. So great to be here, guys. And big up, Kyle, for coming, mate. You ledge.
Sorry, you were skipping there on me. What'd you say? I heard my name.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, big up for coming, man. And, like, being here and being open and going with the flow. Respect, salute, and yeah, man. I'm happy to have
Yeah,
been here. Glad that I invited you and thank you for coming.
yeah. Thank you for the invite. Definitely amazing. It was everything happens for a reason on its own time, just the way it's supposed to be. So there's a reason we met, how we met, when we met, why we met, so on, so on. So I'm definitely glad to be here, glad to feel calmness in my heart and brain and mind and body. And definitely looking forward to implementing these teachings, these findings to life.
Yes. Salute, my brother. Salute. And your calm, I mean, it triggers my calm. You get me? And calmness is a beautiful thing.
Contagious.
Mm.
It's like laughter, like your energy, Joe. As soon as you came back, the energy have changed totally over the last 2 days.
As we say, that's what happens when we gather together. We gather together. It's like it's a group meditation is what we do. So we gather together, we have breakthroughs, and then we scatter. Scatter through our day, through our life, and then we bring it back together. Just keep practicing.
And by sharing it with others, we bring it to awareness to ourselves.
That's right. Well, and the breakthroughs that we have, others have too, they just appear differently. So it's group breakthroughs, not just individual breakthroughs.
We get to sharing each other's wins.
Yes. And their lessons and their learnings. As Kyle was sharing his pain, right? We could all relate to some version of that story. So whatever we were holding on to got released if we were engaged with it, just like Kyle's did. And in our own way.
Tailor-made. Personalized to your vibration.
That sure sounded like a marketing voice.
Commercial for golf clubs. Tailor-made.
Yo guys, I got a rumble in 10 minutes, right? Um I was wondering, do you know if Kyle wants to talk a little bit about from his calm zen place, um what what he's visioning, what he's seeing and feeling in regards to what he's been doing, which is meeting and collaborating with like next level people in the frequency technology space. Does that sound? Is everyone up for that?
Wonderful. From this space is great. Great clarification, Joe. Yes, please.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that too.
Awesome. Where do I start? So like I said, 3 years ago, I was put on a mission. I started adding and networking and finding
So,
technologies.
Kyle.
Yep.
Where's that coming from?
Where's what exactly coming from?
Your answer.
Mm,
Joe invited you to share from the calm space of your heart.
mm,
Here's what I heard. I heard you launched into the pattern of this is how I answer that question. And I answer it this way all the time because it's script this way.
right.
How do I
Right.
know? I hear you get very fast with it.
Right.
So all I offer is just take a deep breath, silence that, and ask, what would your heart say? Let's practice that one.
Lord, that's new. That's new. Huh.
Deep breath. Take 2 deep breaths, let them out. Let's get back to that silent space. Just take a minute. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Out. And just prepare. It's like, oh, what does my heart want to say? One more deep breath, and then I turn it to you, Kyle.
My heart. So my heart is my mission, and my mission is to help fix this broken system that we're in, to unite and stop the separation and hatred and division between all of our brothers and sisters, and unite them under one like-minded ecosystem, one I guess not one like-minded, with everyone with the same, well, not same mission, but what am I trying to say? With unite people under one umbrella to fix this broken system, and to let them know what's possible, let them know what we have, what is been hidden from us, what we as beings are actually capable of, and why we are here, and that it shouldn't be this rat race. It shouldn't be just go and stress and all from your mind and not from your heart, and it should just be just be and be in the present and the now and the future, and so my mission is to unite the people, to create an ecosystem unlike anything before, and truly give back to the people, have it fun, have it unique, treasure hunts and trivia and sessions like this, and truly step back and just unite, wake up, and lock arms to say enough is enough. We we as a whole are should not be in this tyrannical ruled system. I refuse to let my children grow up in any more control that we are under right now, and any worse, it's going to be bad. And I the writing's on the wall, and so been scavenging the earth for technologies of the future, and have came across some incredible technologies in every vertical, from agricultural to mining, to energy, to water, to healing, to frequency, to morphogenic fields, and concrete tech, construction tech. And we have put all these under one umbrella to give access to everyone else under the other umbrella, for opportunities and jobs and to get healed and to realize that there's a lot more to life than this rat race and chasing the quote unquote dream and working for 60 years of your life to maybe enjoy 10, 15, 20, depending on your health. So we have these technologies we've partnered with, got license agreements, got some equity, and one of our main partners we're working with, I believe he is possibly Nikola Tesla reincarnated, maybe something a little bit bigger, better. I don't know. But one of the most brilliant men I have ever spoke with, been around. He's almost angelic. He receives downloads and he sees patents and everything. And if you show him something, if you say, hey, I want this, I need this, and that man can make it and make it amazing. So he started with agricultural and plants, figuring out how to embed sound and frequency into plants with lasers and with pieces of metal, basically, that he's able to embed frequencies with. And so this man has 30 plus different technologies, and we got in a partnership with him, and he's definitely on our frequency and on our mission. And he's got some really, really cool things, and from devices that could rid the body of inflammation extremely fast to a wearable nutrition device that you wear our necklace, and inside that necklace has all the vitamins and minerals that our body needs, and that when you wear it, it feeds our body those vitamins and minerals. And we'll have a water bottle that you can embed the taste of strawberry into, just through frequencies through the app. You could embed vitamins or energy or sleep, because everything is sound and frequency. Everything is matter. Everything that is matter has its own frequency, and he figures out each frequency to taste, to the sound of the birds chirping in the morning, so the plants open up their stomatas to start, their daily process. So he figures he could embed frequencies on a watch, on a belt, on a coaster that has the frequency of Earth, 7.38. And anything that comes into contact with whatever you embed, whether it's a coaster or a watch or a hat, that liquid or solid, whether it's water, juice, liquor, wine, or it's fruits or vegetables, it brings it to homeostasis, and I guess maybe you would say removes the impurities and allows that drink or fruit or vegetable just to taste so much cleaner and real. And yeah, that he's got a lot of technologies, a lot. So that's kind of along the lines of what he has. And we have quantum technology that can scan anyone in the world at any time and do a full body scan. And we have all these amazing technologies, energy amplifiers, water atmospheric generators. And so our mission put all these under one umbrella, go to countries, partner up with countries specifically in Africa right now is our main focus, and all our projects are at, and bring these technologies, walk them through the process, get some money, and then build our global ecosystem for the masses to do just what we're doing now. You know, figure out why we're here, what to do, who we are, and you know, be better, do better, help, care, love, give. So use all of the technologies we have for the global ecosystem to have a roadmap to success, but for their own personal goals and each individual. So we would onboard each person and then go through certain steps, help them get healthy, rid the body of inflammation, get them feeling tip top internally. And then we do sessions like this, and we do the quantum scan, and we do Joe's frequency beats, and we do the wearable nutrition. So we're always feeling our best and fully aware internally and surroundings, and so we can lift the consciousness and frequencies of the world. If we can get 3% of the population, then we can make a major shift of what's happening or what's not happening in this world. So that's the mission, is to be able to help bring in that shift, to raise the frequency, go on to the fifth dimension or what have you, and be of light, love, and caring and giving, and stop this rat race that they have put us in, basically. And that is what I mean by fixing this broken system. So I refuse, like I said, to let my children grow up in anything worse than it is now. And I will fight or die trying.
Thank you for that beautiful description. I can hear your passion in what you're doing, Carl.
Yeah, doing it for the totally right reason. The next generation. We are only the starting point. It's those who come after us, who's going to live in the world that's either destroyed or built.
Exactly. Teared me up for the first time. That was weird. Never teared up talking about it, discussing it, talking about the plan.
That's the heart right there.
Yeah, heart makes a difference.
You know, people will hear it different than from the head.
See, that just woke me up for one of our technologies. Dr. Gordon Moore, who just passed, created this single machine that realigns the molecular structure of starch, so we can replace all plastic, styrofoam, and anything that comes from a tree at half the cost, 100% green, 100% biodegradable. So we have zero competition at all. Our base product is free, but this thing that just happened, I just realized is what we've been doing with that technology, that product. We've been trying to raise money for so long that we've been speaking from the head, not from the heart, and going about it all wrong. And I think if we spoke from the heart with many of these investors that said they were coming but ended up not coming, I believe we would be a lot further along than where we are now with that technology.
Heart activation.
Yeah, definitely.
And new awareness, right?
Sorry, what was that?
New awareness.
Yes. Completely new awareness. Yes. And more 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 sense of calming and relaxation over my mind, body, spirit, and heart, and definitely mind, because that is what I've been using majority of my life, if not all of my life, is my ever so fast-paced thoughts and mind, head. Interesting.
Make it go faster.
Yeah. Interesting.
And now, sorry, Carl, and now you can log into your intuition and imagine what you can do from where you are now.
Not let people steal $350,000 for sure.
Mm.
Definitely.
What else?
That was a head impulse, not a heart impulse.
Mm. Mm. See, look how good you're getting already. This is your first time and you can tell the difference. It's amazing.
Yeah, I like to say I wake up more and more every day, whether it's a little or a lot. Something raises my frequency just a little bit more every day, no matter what. But this this day, January 11th, 2024, has been very interesting, to say the least.
Thanks for reminding me. It's my dad's birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Faja.
Yeah. And I asked this morning, again, my intentions preparing was show me the way to what's next for my career. So where are you located, Kyle?
I am in Atlanta, Georgia.
Wonderful. I'd like to
Born and
speak with you afterwards. So if you're open for that, I think there's some things we can do together.
Yeah,
Potentially.
Absolutely. Definitely would love to. I have a 10 o'clock, a 10:30, so in a 12:30. So I have between 10:30 and 12:30 Eastern. But I am watching both my kids. My wife's about to leave uh, for a couple hours. So I have, let's just say 12. Let's do 11:30.
Okay. That'd be 8:30 my time. Yeah, that'll work. I'll be taking my son to school. But I gave you my cell phone number. It's in the chat there.
Okay.
And you got it?
Awesome.
Yeah, you got it?
I was putting it in my calendar. Yep, I got it.
Yeah. And you just text me if you want to, if we just before what works, and if something changes, we can do any time this week. So or next week, whatever your schedule works as. Share a few things that I've got coming or where I'm at, and just explore the overlaps.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue unless if both the kids are screaming at the same time. And
Yeah, no worries. I'm flexible, so take your flexibility.
alrighty, awesome.
Well, what would you say? What would you say about? Thank you for sharing from your heart. It is scary. It is vulnerable, and very powerful. So I love that we have it recorded here. Like nobody listens to it, just a few people that have been in this group. But what we have is now it's something that you can go back to and feel every word that you said.
Mm.
So
I love
I'll
it.
make sure you get that so you can save it for your and use it however you need.
Love it.
Cool.
Love it.
Well,
love it.
Thank you, and thank all of you again for creating this space.
Thank you. Thank you for creating this. Thank everyone for showing up and being here. It's I'm definitely looking forward to all of the other ones and learning and growing and raising this frequency and awareness and figuring out truly what we are and what we are capable of and everything. That's one thing I'm so ready for.
Yes. Yes. Me too.
Absolutely.
So much more to do together.
Yep. We got to. There's a big battle. We have the chess board stacked against us right now.
That's right. Yeah, the past, the patterns, the things that, quote, we think work that don't, that have the momentum.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, what a Joe, thank you for the invite to Kyle. Kyle, thanks for the trust and working through the oddity of the structure. And it's been a pleasure to meet you, and I look forward to our next conversation.
Yeah, you as well. Definitely. I'm very glad Joe invited me and I got on, and this I can firmly say that this changed my life for sure. I can just feel it in my voice already has slowed down, which means my mind has slowed down, which means it's already working.
Yes, it's a muscle we practice. So excited. Yes. You made my day.
Love it. Well, happy birthday to your dad. Looking forward to chatting.
All right.
Everyone.
Yo, guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, gotcha.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Yeah, because we've actually, because me and Kyle got on such a hype last night, like, we've actually booked a double date in, so this was the first date. And but I've actually so now he's triple dated up. But the point is that because we plan to do a live stream as well, and it's 3:00 in about 5 hours time. So yeah, you're invited along to that as well, guys. As well, let me know if you want to come.
Yeah, I do, Joe.
But yeah, big up for coming, Kyle, man, and I'm buzzing. It made your day, man.
Do you have an address for that,
that's
Joe?
right.
Right.
You know what, Craig? And I know. Craig was. I bet Craig was just like dancing away to what you were saying,
salivating.
Man. So yeah, man. Like all my days, exciting. So big up for everybody, man. I'm really buzzing about this. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Alison. Thank you, Heinz. Thank you, Craig, man. I'm here till you wrap up, but I love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
In the Heart Center, the link to the live meeting.
Joe, do you have that link?
Yeah, Joe, if you just put it in the Heart Centered group, that would be amazing. That way.
Oh, yeah. I'll put it in there. Don't worry, guys. Yeah. No
Thanks,
worries.
bud. All right. Well, guys, thank you. What a great, any closing remarks before we go?
I'm trying to come up with a punchline like run with the heart or something, but I got nothing.
Yeah, you know what's kind of amazing about today is the theme of the Gene Key for today. It's the first day of it. The theme is wonder.
Huh.
So it's not surprising that this kind of thing has been experienced already today.
I love it.
Great,
Wonder.
y'all. Thank you
Yeah.
all. Well,
Got chills.
Thanks all for a great day. Love and hugs.
Yep. All right. Talk again soon.
Yeah. Love and hugs, everybody.
Awesome. Thank you.